How's it going, fellow foxes? My name is Solaito and welcome back to another episode of Cats or Cats Arena Turbo Stars. As you can see, the recording looks a little bit different than normally. That's because I'm filming this video in my dorm room and I have no access to my computer. So this is fully filmed on my phone and it's pretty exciting to see how things will go. But here we go. So as you can see, my machine has offended 12 times. That's pretty insane, and we get a lot of money from that because I actually upgraded the upgrade over here. It's called the Championship Defense upgrade all the way to level 2. So I got a little bit of extra gold by defending against other players. Also, another exciting thing is that I actually have a chest ready to be unlocked. But first, I'm gonna unlock this one so we don't lose any time. So now it's time to open up this box and let's see what this regular box has in store with us. Although keep in mind I have 3 crowns, which means that 3 random items in this box will get an additional star. So that's pretty exciting. So let's see what we got. We get a classic car, and if I can see this correctly, yes, it has like a small point in front, and that's really good because you can install a repulse over there. Or we could install a forklift over there. So pretty great overall. A classic, like really all my classic cars only have one big attachment point. So I think that's pretty standard and you can never actually get a classic with more than 2 big attachment points if I'm correct. So let's move on here. A sneaky, I don't know, looks decent though. Also a small attachment point in front, so that's always good because you can put the repulse or the forklift over there. So it might also be an interesting option to test out how it actually works. So we got the scooter here and a pretty good repulse, a 3-star military repulse. I really like this one. Okay, so there we go. Let's collect these prizes. So as you can see in the bottom left corner, we're all at the moment in stage 12 and it's only 2 more hours to go before the championship end, really, you know. And if we are in the top 6, we will actually get promoted to the next league. Currently, I'm in 5th position, so I can still drop down a little, but really not that much. So I just do a regular fight here and see how things go. We might actually gain some medals from that, so that would be pretty awesome. Although we're getting lifted up pretty easily by this one here. So let's see if we are a little bit more lucky against the other guys. It doesn't seem like it because that's another battle lost there. This is also going to be a loss. We're really going to have to improve our vehicle here because we might not be able to get promoted to the next championship if we fight this badly. We'll also lose this one because that guy has like 10k health, which is pretty insane if you ask me. Okay, so those were all the medals we could earn, so now it's really no use to play any further because as you can see, there were 5 medals for us to earn and we fought all 5 and we weren't able to get any. So that's definitely something which we'll come back on, but for now we'll do some quick fights. As you can see, I'm currently at a 5 win streak. We're gonna try to improve that to a 20 win streak, which means that we will get 3 additional crowns for the new box, which we will put in the available box slot. So let's do the first quick fight here and see how things go. It's really important to imagine how the fight will go in your head before you start a battle. So certain things you have to pay attention to is, first and foremost, does the enemy has a forklift? And if so, where is it positioned? And this is really important because stats really don't matter that much if your opponent has a forklift and he can just flip you on your side, which will render you completely useless. So that's the first thing I usually pay attention to. As you can see, this guy here, he has a forklift, but it's positioned all the way in the back, so it's not really a major threat and probably won't even be able to touch us. So this guy basically put that forklift in just for the health bonus it gives him, and no really other purpose to this forklift. So let's do this battle and we should probably win. There we go. It's looking pretty good already, and yes, we defeated him. So that's a 6 win streak already. Let's get this going and do another quick fight. So what do we have over here? So this guy, he has a repulsor, so that means that we won't be able to touch him the very first moments of the battle. And on top of that, he also has that rocket there, which means he will be able to hit us before we can actually hit him. So that's something to take into account. But as you can see, we have like 3k additional health. So that should definitely be enough to get close to him and to negate the damage the rocket will deal to us. And like an extra bonus for us is that probably the rocket will shoot over us, although I'm not entirely sure about that. However, it could be that he could go under us and really flip us, so I'm not entirely sure about that, but anyway, we're gonna test it because I think we should actually win this battle. Let's see. There we go. Looking good so far. Is he gonna flip us? No, he didn't. Okay. So we were able to predict that quite accurately, and we're on to our 7th week. Let's go once again. As you can see, this dude also has a forklift, but it really serves no purpose besides giving this guy additional health. So this should be an easy win for us. There we go. And indeed, another win. That's already the 8th win streak. There we go. So we're heading for that 10, which will give us an additional crown on the box we got earlier. This guy has quite a lot of attack. And his attack is all in rocket. Which means that he will be able to hit us before we can. I'm gonna be a little bit risky here and actually try and defeat this dude. I'm not sure if we will, but I think we have a chance. So this is really like a coin flip basically. I'm totally uncertain if we will win this. I think there's definitely a good chance, but sadly enough we didn't do that. So we kind of miscalculated that and we shouldn't do that. So don't play too risky, guys. I often play too risky, think I can defeat someone, but in reality I really can't and I should have skipped the match. So let's take a look here at this dude. We should be able to defeat him unless he does stuff like that. So now I'm not certain. If we can survive long enough, we can push him into the wall. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, we got a little bit lucky there, guys. I have to admit that. I kind of suspected he would jump over me, but I wasn't really certain because he had only one blade. Normally, cars who jump over you utilize 2 blades. So I was a little certain, but anyway, I went for it and apparently it was the right call. So another victory in the back here. Let's keep on going. Yeah, this should definitely be a victory here. Like as you can see, like the drill on top isn't able to hit us, so that's an easy victory. Let's move on to the next battle here. So I'm going through these battles real quickly, because really we have to get in a lot of wins in order to get these win streaks, which will lead to the crowns, which you really need. So there we go. If we win this last fight, we would actually have a crown. So this guy jumps over us. That's not really a problem because his laser isn't pointed at us. So it looks like we're gonna lose though, because he's definitely pushing us harder than we can. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think the reason for that would probably be that his wheels or his tires were of a higher tier than ours. So his were metal tier and our wheels were only wooden tier. So it was kind of unfortunate because in reality we should probably have been able to push him because our wheels were bigger than his. And I think that's how the power of the wheels work. I'm not entirely sure, but it's probably like the tier which is like the most important factor in defining how strong a wheel is. Okay, we lost that one. It's against a classic part, and like if the classic part is able to scoop you up, then you just can't forget about it. Especially with this design I have here right now. So once again, that was so risky though. That guy had a forklift, but he had so little health. I thought we could take him on. I was correct. So let's move on to the next fight here. So as you can see, this guy is rocking 2 blades with a booster, which will mean that he will jump over us if we do this battle, and then he will just hit us in the back. So I don't think we stand a chance here. So I'm gonna skip the battle. Let's see. Should we be able to defeat him? Yes, I think so. There we go. Let's Shrek this guy. Okay, that's not a victory. We definitely need to get some more though, because we still haven't gotten a single crown. That's kind of disappointing, guys. So let's see if we can go a little bit quicker to these battles, so we can accumulate the crowns. So time for another quick fight here. There should also be a win. There we go. Like, it's important to realize that, like, with these with this chainsaw, the drill and the stinger, you can actually hit your opponent by hitting his wheel. So you don't necessarily have to hit his body. Also, this battle against this classic would have been a failure because this classic can just scoop us up, and we would have lost. So let's see. This should be another win in the bag here, I suppose. Let's see. That's kind of a strange battle. Okay, it's looking good. Yes, we were able to defeat him. There we go. First 5 win streak. We got our first crown. Let's keep on going, guys. This should also be a win. There we go. This guy has a forklift in front, so I'm not gonna risk it. This is a classic, which should probably scoop us up, so I'm not gonna do that. This guy looks possible. Especially, like, the pyramid can be very dangerous because it can also scoop you up. But if they have a big wheel in front, they won't be able to do that. So it's also very important to take a closer look to the wheels they're rocking, so you can properly determine if you will be able to beat someone. Like, this guy is pretty dumb because he has, like, place for 3 wheels and he only plays 2 wheels. So that's not a very smart strategy. You should probably always place the maximum amount of wheels to increase the health bonus it gives you. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't place in a 3rd wheel if you're already rocking 2 wheels, basically. Sometimes there's a reason not using any wheels. That's because you want to stay as far as possible from your opponent. So I can understand that, but if you're already using 2 wheels, you're gonna get closer to the opponent. You might just as well insert some other wheels. I'm not sure if we will win this battle here. It's gonna be close. I think we'll lose it. Oh, too bad, man. I should have paid more close attention. That guy had a lot of health. And we're on our 9th win streak, which means we're gonna start all over again. Okay, so let's see. We should probably be able to win this fight as he is only using 1 wheel and we are using 2 wheels. So we can definitely push him away and push him into the wall. Okay, that's the first win. So let's continue here and see if there's any. So this is a classic, but he has a pretty big wheel in front, so I don't think he will be able to go under us. There we go. We defeated him. Okay. What more does this have in store for us? So this should be also an easy one. He doesn't have that much attack. There we go. So 2 more to go for another crown. I think this should definitely be possible to accomplish. We should probably win from this guy, I think. Or not. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Our chainsaw on top wasn't able to hit him, so I didn't really pay attention to that. Okay, there we go. We have so much more health than this guy. We can definitely withstand his lasers. Okay. Let's keep on going here. This guy has a forklift, so I'm not gonna do that. This forklift is way too much in the back, so it shouldn't cause any trouble. There we go. Look at this guy, using so many blades. I think we should be able to beat him. It's gotta get close. Okay, we were able to pull that off. That guy did actually a pretty great job. His blades were very high powered. Okay, that repulse is really not doing anything. So we were able to take him out. So 1 last victory is required here in order to crown. And this should... No, we're not. The guy just has too much attack. Okay, we can take on this guy. Come on, we can, right? Okay, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Wow. You really, like, these rockets were just able to hit me before him, and that just really was our death. Okay, we just got so unlucky, guys, here. Really, it seems like it's not really my day. Normally I would be able to get these 3 crowns much quicker, but apparently I'm not able to do it this time. I think the design I'm currently using is pretty decent. Really, like, if you still remember, I have like these legendary wheels which are very useful on Surfer, so I definitely want to be using Surfer. And these seem to be the best weapons to use on Surfer. Sometimes when you're getting flipped, it might be better to like use blades like these. Sometimes I install these, but not always. I really like these close-up weapons like the chainsaw, the drill, and the stinger. And then I'm using this booster to just get so much quicker to the enemy and just immediately start dealing damage to him. That's a really strong strategy actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go offline here and I'll be grinding for these crowns on my own. As you can see, all my order crowns have 3 crowns, so it's really important to actually get those crowns. They really help you to build better vehicles because they are just so much more powerful. Okay, that's gonna be the episode for today. I hope you guys learned something from it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay awesome, fellow foxes, and see you next time.